In today's video, I want to talk about the first album release from my band, The Rest. I play guitar on the album. I'm one of a few guitarists on the album. The album was released on November 14th, 2006. We recorded it at Catherine North Studios, and it was produced by Dan Aiken. We were a very young band. And we were in our early 20s and just kind of learning the whole music scene and how it all works. And Dan Aiken really took us under his wing, and I learned a lot from Dan, and I really appreciate the time that I had with Dan. I'm sure everyone in the band has the same sentiments. He became a musical father figure for me, and he really guided us and really helped us through. I appreciate my time with him. The first song we had written for the band was Innocent Fools, and we recorded it on the album, and that song it holds a special place in my heart. Just not only was it our first ever song, it was the first song that I was ever a part of that I'm like, be something. Like, this could be something big. I think people would like this song. And throughout our time from the band, whenever we were playing shows, I found whenever we played Innocent Fools, it was very rare for me not to look out in the crowd and see somebody singing along to the song. And nothing warms my heart more than seeing someone connecting to the music. Here's a little clip of Innocent Fools. While we were writing the album, songs take shape, take different forms, things like that. We had this song called We Stole Your Grandma's Organ and Now It Can Dance, which is very fitting because we had that huge organ. And by the time it made it on the album, the song had gone through different changes and stuff, but there's still some elements from the original. And on the album, it is called, and I hope I get this right, Atlantis, O Our Saviour, Typhoon, Starving Bears, Dance Dance, an interpretation of We Stole Your Grandma's Organ and Now It Can Dance. You can imagine when we played it on stage, we didn't really announce the title. We'd run out of set time. But that one I think was the most fun to play for me on stage. I just had so much fun. I had great energy. Here's a clip of it here. Competitions and things like that. I remember one time I was just laying on the floor of the studio. I'd probably just lost a competition, but I was laying on the studio floor, and Adam Bentley was laying down the vocals for a song called Memories Like Photographs. And I remember just laying there, looking up at the ceiling and just listening to him put the vocals down. And it's just, the song had such a nice feel to it. And I remember just thinking, like, this is my band. And it's such a great feeling to have when you're creating new music and you're hearing the songs come alive. I can't describe it. Just such a good feeling of creating music. Here's a clip of Memories Like Photographs. I remember hearing Tom DeLonge talk, just be put out an Angels and Airwaves album, and he was talking about how this was the best thing he had done musically and he couldn't wait to share it with the world. He was so excited. And I saw people in comments just slamming him, saying, oh, he says that before every release. He always says everything he's working on is the best thing ever. And honestly, I think that's amazing, because I'm currently in the studio recording what will be my 7th release. And I have that feeling right now. And I've had it on every single release. That's 7 times I've been in the studio recording a new album thinking, this is the best thing I've ever done. This is so exciting. I love the sound. I love how it's coming together. So for Tom DeLonge he's been playing music many years more than I have, and he's released so much more than I have. And that he still has that feeling when he's in the studio, I think that's incredible. And I hope I continue to have that feeling every time I'm in the studio. So, if you don't have that feeling when you're in the studio, what are you even doing it for? I hope I always have that feeling. And looking back on this album, I remember that feeling. I remember how exciting it felt like creating this music. Anyway, I hope you check out the album Atlantis, O Our Saviour. It's available on all streaming services. I have a lot of great memories. I hope you check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. And I've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.